Q4880. How should you pre-flight check the altimeter prior to an IF or flight? A. Set the altimeter to the current temperature. With current temperature and the altimeter indication, determine the calibrated altitude to compare with the field elevation. B. Set the altimeter first to 29.92 inches of Hg and then the current altimeter setting. The change in altitude should correspond to the change in setting. C. Set the altimeter to the current altimeter setting. The indication should be within 75 feet of the actual elevation for acceptable accuracy. The correct answer is C. It is important to note that the altimeter setting is not the same as the true altitude. True altitude is the actual distance above sea level. Pressure altitude is a theoretical value that is used for aviation purposes. The altimeter setting is a value that is used to adjust the altimeter so that it indicates the correct altitude. The altimeter setting is based on the current air pressure at the location of the aircraft. The air pressure changes with altitude, so the altimeter setting must be adjusted as the aircraft climbs or descends. The current altimeter setting can be obtained from air traffic control, ATC. The pilot can also obtain the current altimeter setting from a nearby airport that has an automated surface observing system, ASOS, or automated weather observing system, AWOS. Once the altimeter is set to the current altimeter setting, the pilot should check to see if the indication is within 75 feet of the actual elevation. If the indication is not within 75 feet of the actual elevation, the altimeter may need to be adjusted. It is important for the altimeter to be accurate because it is used to determine the aircraft's altitude. The altimeter is also used to determine the aircraft's vertical separation from other aircraft. If the altimeter is not accurate, it could lead to a mid-air collision. The other options are incorrect because they do not take into account the current altimeter setting. The altimeter setting is a value that is used to adjust the altimeter so that it indicates the correct altitude. The altimeter setting is based on the current air pressure at the location of the aircraft. The air pressure changes with altitude, so the altimeter setting must be adjusted as the aircraft climbs or descends.